Many companies are accused of misleading their customers by advertising their ethical and sustainable virtues, yet behind the scenes, their business is anything but. This can be a true issue for brands who actually are trying to make a change. So how can this dreaded greenwashing be avoided, while still representing real sustainable practices?
30 years ago, I worked in a business called the Business Environment Association.
Okay.
And it was about trying to encourage businesses to be more environmentally responsible. So this is part of my DNA as well. I've been working on environmental stuff for a long time. And I got asked exactly the same question.
30 years ago?
Exactly the same question.
Okay.
30 years ago, it was happening then.
Okay.
I think it's more prolific now. And I think a lot of it, in all honesty, is not deliberate. I don't think businesses are trying to falsely claim, but it's a complex area. And, with marketing, there's many layers to marketing. Marketers are ultimately storytellers. And I think that's where the environmental stuff sits, because you've got to tell the whole story. I took quite a long time to answer your question about gentle farming, because I can't answer that in a sentence.
No.
I have to explain it.
Yeah, of course.
But, we marketers will also have to put things in shop windows or posters that have got a headline.
Yeah. How
do you encapsulate it into a headline? And I think, I like to believe, that's where some of the misleading stuff comes from. It's because we're trying to shorthand the message.
And you can't do it.
To get customers' attention. And you can't. You've got to tell the story.
You see a lot of stats, don't you? At the moment. It's all about stats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people obviously investigate those. Oh, that makes sense.
Although, what's the famous statement? Lies, and statistics.
Yep, there you go.
you can get stats to say anything.
You can frame it in whatever way you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And again, that's where the story becomes important, because you're giving it the statistic, the context, the real context, the true story. And I think the important thing that marketers need to be responsible about is this is a journey. So it's not one-dimensional. And so none of us are perfect. No one's nailed it.
No.
So be honest about that. We would love to say, all of our packaging's recyclable. It's not right now.
Yeah.
We've done a massive improvement job to get it to where it is. And how do you define recyclable? Because there's no national standard for curbside recycling in this country.
Oh.
I went on holiday to Suffolk.
Did you know that?
No, but I know that recycling is tricky in the UK. You go to Switzerland and you can recycle literally every different color of glass.
Yeah.
And here everything is mixed and
just dumped together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to Suffolk on holiday and rented a holiday home, and at the end of the week got my wine bottles from the week and thought, right, which bin do I put these in? There's no curbside recycling of glass in Suffolk.
Just in Suffolk? How weird.
You can recycle it, but you've got to drive to a recycling point and put your glass in. They don't collect it.
People aren't going to do that.
I just assumed everywhere in the country,
I
put
would.
your wine bottles out and someone picks them up.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But that's a really good example.
Put them in your blue bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents live in Buckinghamshire, which is the next county to where I live. They put everything into one bag and it gets taken away and sorted. I have to sort everything into bin.
See, I'm in Surrey. We stick it in a big blue bin.
Yeah, there you go.
That was cardboard, glass, whatever.
There's no standard. So that means when people say we're 100% recyclable where?
Yeah.